Good morning, my dear students. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about a new lesson in your grammar book, which is some and any. As we learned before about the countable and the uncountable nouns, and we said that the countable nouns that you can count, and they've got two forms, the singular form and the plural form, like cat, cats, toy, toys, book, books. And we said that the uncountable nouns, they don't have plural forms. Like money, water, food, juice, and so on. So today we are going to talk about some. We use some in affirmative sentences with the plural countable nouns. Again, we use some in affirmative sentences with the plural countable nouns and the uncountable nouns to say that something exists. Like what? He's got some toys. Look at toys here. Toys here is plural countable noun. So we use some toys. Look at the second sentence. I've got some money. Look at money. Money here, uncountable noun. And both sentences are in the affirmative form. Without not. Okay? And we sometimes use some in the question form. When you ask for something, like look at sentence number 3. Can I have some juice, please? Look at juice. Juice here is uncountable noun. And can you see the question mark? Can you see the question mark? So we use some in the affirmative form. With what? With the plural countable nouns and the uncountable nouns. Now let's talk about any. We use any in negative sentences and question forms. Let's look at the negative first. We use any in the negative sentences with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. It's also with the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Look at example number 1. I haven't got any money. Look at haven't here. What's this? Excellent. Not. So not, it's negative form. Not is the negative form. I haven't got any money. Money here, yes, it's uncountable noun. Very good. So I haven't got any money. Look at example number 2. She hasn't got any toys. Look at hasn't. Yes, excellent. Not, negative form. Here it's a negative form. And toys here, very good. Plural countable noun. Excellent. So she hasn't got any toys. Look at example number 3. There aren't any chairs in the room. There aren't. Here aren't is negative. Excellent. Aren't any chairs. Chairs here is very good. Plural countable noun in the room. Look at number 4. There isn't any food on the table. Look at isn't. Isn't here is the negative form. Any food. Food here is very good, uncountable noun. So we use any in the negative form. With the uncountable nouns and look here, the plural countable nouns. Excellent. Now let's talk about any in the question form. Okay, now look at the question form with any. We use any in questions with plural countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Like what? Is there any food in the kitchen? Is there any food in the kitchen? Look here, food, very good, uncountable noun. And what we have here? It's a question mark, very good, it's a question mark. So we use any with the question mark. We use any with the question mark. Look, why we used is here? As we said before, that the uncountable nouns take the verb in the singular form. Take the verb in the singular form. Food is. Is there any food in the kitchen? Look at number 2. Are there any toys in your room? Are there any toys in your room? What's this? Question mark, very good. And we have any. Are there any toys? Look at toys here. Plural countable, very good. Plural countable. So countable is plural here. So we must use the verb in the plural form, very good. Are there any toys in your room? Look at number 3. Have you got friends in London? Have you got any friends in London? Have you got any friends in London? Look here. Friends, plural countable. And we have here question mark. Very good. So with the question mark, we use any. With the question mark, we use any. Have you got any friends in London? Okay, let's answer number 1. And don't forget, if the question begins with a verb, we use what? The magic scissor. Very good. And if the answer here, we have 2 possible answers. Yes and no. Yes and no. Okay, let's answer these questions. Like number 1, is there any food in the kitchen? If the answer is yes, use the magic scissor. We said yes, comma, magic scissor, full stop. Excellent. So yes, there is. If the answer is no, we said what? No, comma, magic scissor, not, full stop. So no, there isn't. No, there isn't. Look at number 2. Are there any toys in your room? If the answer is yes, do the magic scissor. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. Are there any? Yes, there are. If the answer is no, there aren't. Aren't, because we have no. No, not. No, not. Very good. Look at number 3. Have you got any friends in London? If the answer is yes, I have. You in the question, I in the answer. Excellent. Have you got any friends in London? Yes, I have. Or no, I haven't. Haven't here, negative. Excellent, because we have no. No, not. Now let's answer some questions together and see if you can understand or not. Okay, the question is, complete the sentences with some or any. Look at number 1. I need candles for the cake. I need candles for the cake. First of all, this sentence, affirmative or negative or question? Yes, it's affirmative. So we said with the affirmative we use some. Very good. So number 1 will be, sorry about my gloves, some. I need some candles for the cake. Look at number 2. There aren't masks in the shop. There aren't masks in the shop. Aren't here negative, affirmative, or question form? Yes, aren't here is negative. And we said with the negative we use any. Very good. So there aren't any masks in the shop.